You know, Italian has three groups of verbs. The verbs in are that you already know, you've studied them. And today we are going to study the verbs in ere, and then we will see in the next future the verbs in ere. So the verbs in ere work exactly like the verb in are. So what you have to do, let's take an example, the verb to read. The equivalent of the verb to read in Italian is leggere. So you see, the ending of this verb is not are, like mangiare, camminare, studiare, but it's different, it's ere. So you recognize first the infinitive form of the verb, in this case leggere, and you recognize that this verb is a verb in ere, a verb of a second conjugation. Then what you have to do is exactly the same thing that you did working with verb in are. So you dropped the ending of the verb, so at the end you will have like the ending, this is the ending and this is the root. So you have the root, that is leg, and you add the appropriate ending. So for io you add o, io leggo. For tu you add i, the Italian e, the English I, so tu leggi. For lui, like he, and lei, like she, since they have only one form, you add e, the Italian e, the English e, but Italian e. Try to remember the sounds of the Italian vowel. So it will be legge. Now you remember that Italian has also a formal way to speak directly, with someone, to someone. And if you want to use that formal, that is the you formal, it will be lei, legge, since the ending is e. Again, the English I, Italian e. So the formal you will be lei, legge. And then we have noi. You check the ending, you see that the ending siamo, so it will be leggiamo. Then voi, you all, voi, legge, and then you check the ending, esete, so leggete, and loro, they, no. So for all the verbs in ere that you can find, you use the same kind of method. So you drop ere, you add the root, and you add one by one the correct ending. So let's say, for example, you want to say like Paul writes a letter. Okay, Paul writes a letter. The verb is write. You check the verb, or you memorize the verb to write, and you see that the equivalent of to write in Italian would be scrivere. So in this case, you see again that scrivere is a verb of the second group, of the second conjugation, the verb in ere. So you know exactly that Paul is equal, he and she. So it will be Paul. And then you have to drop ere and find the right ending for he and she. So he and she is here. The right ending is it. So you will write scrive. This is the root. Then you find the ending. So that is this one here. So Paul scrive a letter is una lettera. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me use another verb. Let's see. We. Let's try to do another sentence. We spend a lot of money. We spend a lot of money. Which one is the verb? Spend. So the infinitive form is to spend. The equivalent of to spend in Italian is spendere. Same thing. What you have to do, you drop ere to obtain the root. So spend will be your root. Now, we, you know we is noi. Then you check the ending. In this case will be iamo, you see, and you have also the table. So noi spend, and then you add iamo. Iamo a lot of money, molti soldi, and so on. Okay,